Hello everybody, and welcome to yet another drawing and talking video with me, your host, Freebie Wits. And today we're looking at yet another roleplay repository character, this one named Sallie Olympus. And no prizes for guessing what kind of character she is. So, to begin with, she is a female. She is played by someone named Rage Machine. Her nicknames include Sal, Sallie Olympus, Sarah, and Sally. I'm not sure if I would include Sallie Olympus in there, since that's not really a nickname, that's just her name. As for Rage, she is considered an Olympian demi-goddess, and her deity is formerly Zeus, and it is now Hades. So, she's going through a phase. Except, she's 30! And there's a little star next to that number, in brackets, reborn, so I'm not sure what to think exactly. She is 6'5", so she is a tall lass. She has an unknown weight. She has an olive complexion, brown hair, emerald eyes, right-handed, ambiguous relationship status. She's a caring, hot-headed, strong-willed lady, and she is a lesbian. And her mortal name is Sallie Olympus. So, without knowing too much about Percy Jackson, I'm just going to say Sallie Olympus really gives me Percy Jackson vibes. Now, in her backstory, it specifically states that she is the daughter of Zeus, which, if you know anything about Greek mythology, it's not a rare thing. I think someone made a joke about it. You can make an entire adventuring party of just Zeus kids, really, or jilted lovers. It'd make an army. Now, from there, it talks about something called the Dark Balancer, which I don't think was part of Greek or Olympian myth, as it were. Now, it does say she was reborn in a Greek family, and after figuring out she was a demigoddess, she set out to find her real dad. Now, mythology aside, it does actually talk about future events, as in events that aren't right now. It talks about 2029, and for those of you listening, as of right now, as of recording, it is 2023. Now, in terms of powers, she's pretty much earthbender, waterbender, and can control certain plants. Also gravity stuff, because, she's a demigoddess, really. Also storms and lightning, if I'm reading this correctly. She can summon stones. She can turn sand and make it as strong as steel. That sort of things, by the looks of it. She's also good with bows, axes, swords, and even musical instruments. And here's the thing, it says it's a weakness, but I hesitate to call it a weakness. And I quote, "Though she is the strongest human on Earth, she can still be beaten by higher class beings, or those equal in strength to her. She's also not that fast, as even Hermes can outpace her." As Hermes is considered the messenger of the gods. Of course he can outpace her. He can outpace every other god. That's like saying, "Oh, I'm not that fast. Even Flash can outpace me." Seriously. Seriously, I'm not trying to criticize this character, but if your weakness is, I can be beat by people who are stronger than me, that's not a weakness, that's just common sense. Now, can she be played in a tabletop RPG? And I'd say absolutely. She might seem overpowered in games such as Dungeons and Dragons and the like. However, there is a system specifically made to play as demigods and the like, called Exalted. Look it up. I'm not too familiar with the rule set, but essentially you're playing demigods. Can you play this at a LARP? And I would say probably only as an NPC. You can probably roleplay it that you've lost all your powers as you're immortal and you're trying to relearn them all, and that's why you're leveling up. She's pretty straightforward otherwise. Moving along, I drew her as if she was a statue, because as far as I'm aware, every single Greek hero / Greek god has a statue, and I figured Sallie should be no different. Hence, why she's given the Greek statuesque figure / actual statue picture. That's pretty much where my thought process started and ended. Not too imaginative, but I did look up lots and lots of pictures on the internet, and now my Facebook posts and ads are trying to sell me statues, so that's fun. Anyways, that's my drawing and talking video about Sallie Olympus. I hope you've had a wonderful time, and just like her, have a godly day. Bye-bye.